Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning. I see you got your green on for dark spots.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, I literally went with a green dress, green
It was just meant
top.
to be.
It's meant to be. All
My,
right, awesome. So cool to see everyone joining. Hello, everyone. We'll wait a few moments so we can get some more people in here so we can talk all about dark spots.
yay! Happy new launch day.
Yes. So excited. How's your day going, Ryan?
It's good. It's been a good morning. How's yours?
Good with dark spots relaunching today. It's a little bit brighter.
Hey, love a good pun.
Exactly, right? Punny people over here.
Are all of you excited about the new dark spots?
I hope so. I mean, I know I am.
Ew, I'm pumped. Especially like I was telling you yesterday, I'm starting to get one here, so it's like perfect timing.
Yeah, I know, especially for summer coming up, making sure that we're using our SPF and everything. I know that I get a lot of post hyperpigmentation dark spots from my breakouts, so that's not fun.
Never is. But fortunately, solutions.
Yes! Awesome. Well, I mean, I guess we'll get started. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We're super excited to be chatting with you all today about our newest relaunch, Dark Spots. It's so exciting. And make sure to stay tuned because we're going to have a giveaway at the end of this. So you can win some.
Make sure you pay attention because there might be like a little quiz at the end to get that giveaway too.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Well, let's get into it. Give us a rundown on what the new reformulation is, what dark spots are, what the product can do for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's cool about dark spots, we're kind of lovingly calling it 2.0 internally, because for those of you who have used dark spots before in the past from us, you probably saw some amazing benefits with brightening of discolorations, dark spots. Maybe you had those like annoying post-breakout marks like Sarah had mentioned having as well. So it's kind of like a new and improved version. And we're saying that, brightening just got an even bigger boost. Because if you loved the idea of those microneedling patches, this easy one-step solution, some of those really awesome brightening ingredients, there's just more of that to love this time around. So what we can do is, if it's cool with all of you, we'll walk you through a little bit about what's new and improved, and then really what it's intended to do. But first, let's talk about dark spots in general. Like Sarah had mentioned, she's noticing that she's getting some of those post-breakout discolorations. As I'm getting a little bit older, I'm starting to see that, that fun in the sun is really starting to creep up on me as I get a little bit older as well. So dark spots, there's really no like one size fits all situation. We're all prone to getting them just depending on, genetics, lifestyle, breakouts, some people have freckles naturally, which are beautiful, right? But that's a form of hyperpigmentation. So we want to treat them with some really potent active ingredients because they may not be life-threatening or may not be, that bad for you, unless, of course, they turn into something a little bit more serious in the future. But you can treat them pretty easily as long as you're using the right ingredients. So what's cool about our new and improved Dark Spots 2.0 is we really upped the ante with the types of ingredients we're using, as well as those microneedles in there. So I don't want you all to be scared of the word microneedle. Again, if you've used Dark Spots 1.0 in the past, you're probably familiar with what it's intended to do. And really, microneedling is meant to put these little tiny channels into your skin to deliver all these awesome brightening ingredients. So the first round of dark spots that you may have used and loved had 172 microneedles. So those little needles putting in all those great ingredients, 172 at first. Now there's more than 2.5 times more at 430. So if you seeing results the first time around, this is like, phew, because you're going to have times those microneedles in there. And then we did increase some of those really great ingredients in there too. So the tranexamic acid, which is really amazing for helping dark spots, fading the look of discolorations, promoting a more even complexion, we upped that in the formula, as well as added some really great potent antioxidants like ferulic acid, really to tag team with that brightening, and then ingredients like phytic acid as well. Also a really amazing antioxidant. So you're not only getting that beautiful brightening benefit, you're also getting that awesome antioxidant support. So kind of deflecting some of that nasty stuff out in the air, the pollution, those environmental elements that can actually increase the look of dark spots. So new improved and brightening just got a huge boost with all those additions, increases, especially those microneedlings, 430. My mind is like blown.
Blown. And what's so cool about it is some people get a little bit scared, like, "Oh, microneedles, is it gonna hurt?" They don't hurt at all. It actually feels really good to me. When you put it on, you just kind of stick it on there, gently tap it in for about 5 to 10 seconds, and it honestly feels really good. You can feel the product getting in there, you feel it working, and I love it.
Me too. And you know what it kind of reminds me of too? Because I think that's such a point. When you see like the word needle, I think the immediate like, ah, no. But it kind of feels like, dry brushing. So it's just like a little bit of texture on the skin. But yeah, to your point, there's not going to be like the downtime or, that heavy irritation for maybe getting that professional microneedling pen. This is such a gentle way of getting all those results without the downtime, which is awesome.
So, what is microneedling?
Yeah, so microneedling, a lot of people are probably familiar with like those little rolling tools, which
Yeah.
like little intimidating when you like zoom in on it. But needling, basically what it's intended to do is form tiny little punctures and pathways into the skin. And so when you're doing that, you're kind of tricking your skin into being like, oh, I need to fix this problem. I need to heal myself. I need to regenerate, quote unquote. And so a lot of people do it when they have, discolorations like dark spots, like melasma, sunspots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. But it's also really good for helping with like firmness and elasticity because you're getting all those kind of healing benefits from those tiny little channels that you're putting into the skin. But like I mentioned, a lot of times it's that at-home tool, which comes with a little bit of whoopsie moments sometimes if you're not sanitizing it properly or you're being a little too aggressive on the skin. So
Mm-hmm.
what I like to talk about with this product especially is it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal because oftentimes when you're using those at-home rolling devices, you need to partner it with a serum. So something like hyaluronic acid or a brightening serum, for example. This kind of like takes the headache out of having to use multiple things. So in this whole minimalism, it's super great as well because you get the benefits of the microneedling technology. Plus, they're infused with all those great brightening actives. So it really is a stick and go, take it off, and see that discoloration fading as easy as that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. I know. I love applying mine at night just so I can stick them on before I go to bed and you wake up and you can totally see how the spot has brightened overnight and it's just like, wow, I didn't have to do anything.
I know, it's so easy because I don't know about, well, I know that you're always busy. I'm busy. Probably a lot of you on this watching too are super busy too. So it's like we don't have the time a lot of the times to have to worry about, oh, am I sanitizing a tool? Am I using the right brightening ingredients? Is this right for this type of discoloration? It really is such a no-brainer because regardless of whether it's a sunspot or a liver spot, or maybe that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that comes from a breakout, or maybe you skinned your knee a little bit or skinned something and it healed and it's a little bit red. It's great for all of those types of concerns. And like you said, stick it on, go to bed, and you're going to wake up with smoother, brighter, more even looking skin. It's as easy as that.
Who doesn't love that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so another question.
Yeah.
How partner dark spots with like other peace out products? Like what goes good with it if I'm trying to treat those dark spots?
Yeah, so it's a great question because I know a lot of you on here probably are loving some other products that we carry as well. And you're like, well, how do I incorporate that in? There's a few different ways you can look at it. So because this is really just that one-step patch, it's a little bit more, concise in the area it's going to treat. Think of this as like a target treatment, right? So if you're already using our acne serum, you're going to be getting all over brightening benefits because that has the niacinamide in there. It has the vitamin C. So what you can do is continue to use that as your daily all over treatment. And then when you need a little bit of extra love, or if you're seeing a spot like I was mentioning coming into, that can be your target treatment. So it's as easy as looking at it like acne serum all over, dark spots as your targeted. Or if you wanted a little bit more of like an all over exfoliation type of brightening treatment, we have Peace Out Dullness too. So that uses those 7 different acids, the AHAs, the BHAs, the PHAs, to really sweep away any buildup, give you that nice luminosity. And it's that same type of approach too. So if you wanted to use dullness as your all-over treatment to really help improve overall appearance of complexion, then you can partner with something like dark spots for something a little bit more targeted. And it's cool because when you alternate those different types of technologies, it's kind of like when you go to the gym, you know, and you're doing different types of workouts.
Mm-hmm.
Only like working your arms, like you're probably not going to tone your legs by doing it. So
Yeah.
it's, I know, I was like, I wish, right? I wish it was as easy as just putting on a dot.
Ugh.
But it's kind of like that mentality where, you know, you can use acids one day, like AHAs, to really help with luminosity. You can target with things like niacinamide and tranexamic acid with dark spots. And then you can continue using acne serum to, you know, get those anti-acne benefits while still some brightening of those post-breakout discolorations. So it's kind of like the skincare routine version of like a full body workout, if you want to look at it that way.
I love looking at it that way. Okay, full body workout without doing a body workout? Yes, please.
Like, for real, right?
Yes. Okay, everyone. Well, the moment we've been waiting for, I think let's do the giveaway. How should we do it, Ryan?
Yes. So, you know, let's ask an easy question. So for those of you who are paying attention in the very beginning, when we were talking about some of the differences between the first dark spots formula and the second, why don't we talk about, let's ask them the difference in the microneedles. So it was 172 before, but what is it now in the new formula?
Write it down here. We'll choose a few people to win it, and we'll reach out to you, send you a DM, and send you the dark spots. Write it in. We know you know it. You know you know it.
And I'm seeing here a couple of great questions too. So let's do, can I use them only on my face, or what if I have dark spots on other parts of my body? Excellent, excellent question. Because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I experience breakouts sometimes like on my shoulder, or sometimes you get it on your back or your arm, right? So dark spots are bound to happen in other areas as well. And what's cool about these formulas is they're so versatile. So yeah, you can absolutely, if you had like a post-breakout mark here, or maybe you see a sunspot on the back of your hand, you can absolutely use it really anywhere. The only thing we probably wouldn't suggest is just because those microneedles, pretty intensive, don't put it directly underneath your eye just because that skin area is so delicate. We have great products like Retinol Eye Stick for discoloration in those areas. But yeah, if you want to pop one on your shoulder, your arm, your cheeks, your forehead, go for it.
Yes. I'm also seeing lots of new or correct answers.
I'm seeing too. Great job, everybody. Very
All right. Mad Schwartz, here for the memes, and Phyllis Massa. We'll be sending you guys a DM, and you'll be getting some for free to try out. We're super, super excited. Thanks for paying attention. We're really excited about that. We've more than doubled the microneedles in it. That is so cool.
Gosh, no, it's so good. And I mean, like we said too, it's some people have been asking too, like, you know, why did you roll out a new version of it? And really what it boils down to, it's, you know, as technology gets more advanced and we find out more about ingredients, or we can formulate with more of a certain ingredient, then yeah, we're absolutely going to do that to be able to give the fastest acting, best microneedling patch on the market too. And that really what it boils down to. It's like I said, 1.0 was awesome. I used 1.0 all the time, the original dark spots. For those of you guys who just tuned in, we're saying 1.0 and 2.0. But this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, it works so much faster because of all those great advances in it. So it's not that the previous one wasn't great, because it totally was. This one's just even better because technology advances.
Who doesn't love that?
Uh,
Let's answer some of these questions. Let's see if,
Matt Schwartz, when will 2.0 be at Sephora's? So funny you should ask, because the reason we're doing this IG Live today is you can officially get it on our website as well as Sephora.com starting today, and then it'll be in stores in June.
Yes. Been using the Blemish Balm Cleanser, and I freaking love it. I freaking love it too. Fourth love of DG.
So good, especially during summertime too, when I feel like my skin gets way more oily too. It has been so good at, you know, helping with all that excess oil, keeping me smooth, but also not stripping, which I love. So I'm right there with you. Whoever said that they're loving Blemish Balm, I'm with you too.
We're with ya. Those microneedles feel so good. I agree, Miles. Feels amazing.
Yeah. It really does remind me of the feeling of like dry brushing. It totally does.
Are these good for deep set in acne scars? What would you say, Ryan?
So this is really targeted towards when we say post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that has to do with like a lot of the redness that's associated with that post-breakout. So if you're noticing that, you had one of those crazy breakouts that, left that scar behind that is a little bit more on the red, even brownish tone, you're absolutely going to see a benefit. With any spot, if it's a sunspot that, had been waiting to come to the surface for years, or if it's one of those, pretty severe breakouts that you may have had, give it some time because when you're pumping in all these great ingredients, if it is a little bit more quote unquote severe than maybe just like a smaller breakout that you may have accidentally popped, it could take a little bit longer. So it's all about using these types of products consecutively to really help that discoloration. So I would say, if it is one of those ones that was a little bit more stubborn, give it a few weeks. And what we're recommending is 2 times per week for 3 to 4 consecutive weeks. And you're going to see a really nice decrease in that pigmentation and discoloration.
Yay. I'm already like, I can't wait to use it on this specific one.
Oh, and I know I keep going back to this, but you know what's so cool too? It's because this patch is really great for all different types of discolorations. I've been doing a lot of research on like different types of dark spots lately too. And I think I was telling you too yesterday, Sarah, it's like, I don't think many of us realize that, a lot of discolorations are really impacted by using our phones because you have that HEV light, blue light, which can really aggravate it. And so I was like, oh, I wonder why it's here. And now I think about it, I'm like, once we hop off this, I'm gonna slap one on, literally right on this dot.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay, I need to start speaking on the speakerphone now because I'm getting them all right here, like you said, where I talk.
I know, no. Or we just need to keep having our AirPods in.
Or that, yeah. Does anyone have any other questions we can answer? We're super excited to answer any questions anyone has. So excited about this launch. We are too, Enrico. You're awesome. The best founder.
Hi, Enrico.
Lots of love in the comments. Thank you, everyone.
You all, I have to give you the round of applause. So many of you got that quiz question right. So very, very diligent students in class today. I love it.
All right. Well, I don't see any other questions popping in, but I'm so excited that we got to chat.
Yay, me too. Thanks for getting this all set up. And thank you guys for all joining us today.
Yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll be doing more lives, so stay tuned for that as well.
Yay. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Happy launch day, Sarah.
Happy launch day.
Bye.